This is the C++ that we are going to do, working with files. Now to start with it, what do you mean by file? As on your screens, you can see collection of information which is stored on the computer's desk, which can be later reused. This is what we have the files for. We can say so file is a collection of related information which is stored on the disk. Now to have a kind of communication program which will have a communication can be of two types. One is we can have a data transfer between the console unit and the program. Console is the terminal from which the computer can be controlled. The monitor, mouse unit, input, output, all this is the console. So when we give the input output, that is one data transfer. इनपुट दिया कंसोल पे आया कंसोल पे आउटपुट आया दिस इज डेटा ट्रांसफर and the other can be that I want the data transfer between the program and the disk file. I want that program to be stored inside the disk program I have written. I don't want to see the output just now. I want to store it in the inside the disk, and later I'll bring that file, or maybe I'll reuse that file sometime later. सो फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ ट्रांसफर तो हम लोग करते आ रहे हैं सी आउट एंटर योर नंबर सी इन ए दिस इज डेटा ट्रांसफर बिटवीन द कंसोल एंड द प्रोग्राम ठीक है आई रोट ऑन द स्क्रीन एंटर अ नंबर और सी इन ए किया यूजर से नंबर लिया सो दिस इज द डेटा ट्रांसफर दैट आई हैव डन second type of data transfer is program and the disk file. This is the type that we have to see in this topic. Now, how do you connect to the files, children? We have to see that कि एक फाइल को हम प्रोग्राम के साथ how are we going to connect it, and after we connect how will we read the data. If we are able to read the data, are also we able to write the data. We can read, we can write, can also we check the errors there. So the error handling and seeing the EOF, which stands for end of file. So all these things can be done with the help of which is called as file streams. So the input output system of C++ children अभी तक जो हमने पढ़ा है it handles the file operations which is similar to the console input output operations. ठीक है कैसे सिमिलर है जैसे कंसोल में इनपुट आउटपुट स्ट्रीम्स हैं क्या स्ट्रीम्स हैं सी आउट सी इन सी आउट स्टैंड्स फॉर आउटपुट सी इन स्टैंड्स फॉर इनपुट these are the console input output streams. Similarly for files also we would require these two types of streams. They are called as input stream and output stream. So before that, what do you mean by word stream? Stream is nothing but a combination of bytes children which will act as an interface between the program and the files. ठीक है जो आपके bytes हैं जिनसे आपका डेटा बनता है those streams can be called in for input or for output. That is called as a stream. Look at the right side of the screen. You can see the diagram here. We have the input stream. Data input किया program में आया program से data output आ गया हमारा. If this output data I want to send it to some file, I will write that data into the disk file, and if I want to read from that file then I'll read the data. So here reading and writing into the files will be done in this particular session क्योंकि हमें this part we know how to do. This part we know how to do C in C out. Input हम लोग लेते हैं C in से and we show the output with the help of C out. ठीक है. But after C out, if I have to write down the data into the file and I have to read the data from the file, then this part, how are we going to do? This is what we'll be learning here. So to do that, we need to understand first that we have header files. ठीक है. We are not new to header files. We have been using iostream.h. .h means it's a header file. Why do we use that iostream? Because it contains cin and cout as the methods which will help us with the output and the input streams, reading and writing. Okay, input output means reading and writing. Now the same reading and writing, what did I show in the last slide, was we want to do it for the files also. So if you can see here, we have the classes here: OF for output, IF for input, and if I want both input and output, both reading and writing, then I will be having the stream as F stream. Okay, so like we have IO stream. IO stands for input and output. Okay, we also have a separate I and O stream. Now look at this diagram and don't get uh, scared by looking at the diagram. We just have to understand that in this diagram we are showing set of classes that are defining the file handling methods. Okay, the lower part of the diagram is for file handling, the upper part is for the console handling, and we have been using this upper part for console handling. अगर आप देखो तो ये IO stream जो है, we have been using this. We have been using this class. Where has this class come from? अगर आप देखो, इसका parent है iStream and इसका parent है OStream. So this is a derived class from I and O, which becomes an IO. And I and O stream are derived from iOS. Okay. So now because we have learned inheritance, we can understand that we have a parent file, we have a parent class. We have a parent class iOS, which has these children classes, and further the derived class is used जिसके हम objects use करते हैं C out and C in, and hence we will be using the properties of I also, O also, input also, output also. This we did in inheritance, that the derived class objects are created so that we can use the properties of the parent classes. Okay, so this part we have already done. Look at the lower part of the diagram, which has F stream as the class. Now F stream has its properties from F stream base, which has the properties, again, inherits to, it gives I stream and OF stream. तो जैसे I stream बनता है वैसे IF बन जाता है, input into the file. O stream है, OF बन जाता है, output from the file. ठीक है, और ये IO stream से हम डायरेक्टली F stream की एक क्लास बनाते हैं, which is going to give us the all the properties of IO stream also. Have you understood? Do not worry about this diagram because we don't have to learn this diagram. We just have to understand, because of these classes, the structure, these set of classes, we have this IO stream and F stream as the main classes that we'll be using. Okay. So to simplify that diagram, we are talking about, I've divided it into two parts. Input file करना है अगर आपने, तो आप IF stream को include करोगे. If you have to output the file stream, you will include only OF. And of course, if you have to use both input and output, that means you have to read from the file also and write onto the file also. Then you will be using F stream. Okay. And the lower part of that diagram that we saw in the last slide is this. From the I stream, I have IF stream. From the O stream, I have OF stream, and from the IO stream, I have F stream. So this F stream means I have both input and output. Now, to achieve file handling, children, a file which requires a handler, because I have to use a file, I have to know how to handle that file. Handle means I need the input, I require the output. What do I require? I need to name it, I need to open it, read it, write it, and close it. These are the steps or the procedure that I have to follow if I am using a file. So, for a small example, include the F stream. IF stream is the class. IF stream is the class, or class के आगे whatever you write down is the object. So this is the object of the class IF stream. Now, because this is the object, using that object and the dot operator, I can use its function and use the class. So input file is the object of IF stream. I can open it. Open function can be used to open the file in the input mode, because this is the object of IF stream. Okay. Input file dot close. So the file that I opened has been closed in the, which was opened in the input mode has been closed. Now what have I used here? I have used all the things that we discussed in as the steps: the handler, opening of the file and naming it, and closing of the file. Okay. The functions that can be used in the file handling, children: open, close, get, put, read, and write. You have to simply learn these one line explanation of all these functions. Okay. And very general explanation they have: open is to create, close is to close, get is to read a single character, put is to write a single character, read is to read from the file, write is to write from the file, write into the file. How do you open a file? We already saw in that example, but still the syntax is: you write down the file stream class. That means input mode, output mode. What mode do you want? And then the object, because it's a class, it will be always followed by an object. So example में OF stream, I have opened it in output stream. नाम है ऑब्जेक्ट का, आप कुछ भी दे सकते हो. क्रिएट कर दिया हमने, उसको ओपन किया है. दिस फाइल हैज बीन ओपन. सो यूजिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट आई हैव ओपन द फाइल. ठीक है. So these are the two ways in which you can do is creating of the object and then using it for open, or you create the object and side by side open the file. Even that is valid. Closing of the file, again use the function with the help of the object that I have created. Now this is a small program to see how the file can be used. So in the main, I have used F stream and IO stream. IO stream because I'll be using cout and cin. F stream because I want the file, the data to be written inside the file or to be read from the file. So ये input mode में open हुआ है. Open की है file. Count start किया है -1 से. To consider that nothing has been started yet. Taken the character array as 80. ठीक है. Now till it is not end of file, fin मैंने ऑब्जेक्ट बनाया था इन सिंक विद cin, तो दिस इज fin. ठीक है. तो जब तक मेरा ये ऑब्जेक्ट एंड ऑफ फाइल तक नहीं पहुंचता है, आई विल कीप ऑन काउंटिंग द लाइंस, and the lines have the characters. It will read each and every character that is still 80 characters, because a screen can have 80 characters. तो 80 कैरेक्टर्स के बाद ही एंटर प्रेस हो सकता है. आई कैन प्रेस इट अर्लियर ऑल्सो, बट वेर एवर इट गेट्स दी एंटर प्रेस, गेट लाइन है, तो गेट लाइन में जैसे ही एंटर प्रेस होगा वो लाइन को काउंट करेगा. मैक्सिमम 80 तक जा सकता है. So it will count that line. And cout means it will display that on the screen. Cout क्या है? कंसोल एंड प्रोग्राम का कम्युनिकेशन है, ठीक है। और हम फाइल ओपन किया हमने, सिर्फ उसको रीड मोड में किया है, बिकॉज वी आर जस्ट काउंटिंग द लाइंस, आई एम नॉट राइटिंग एनीथिंग इनसाइड द फाइल। काउंट कर लिया है और वो काउंट अपने पास ले लिया है एज इन द वेरिएबल काउंट, and now I am showing the count on the screen with the help of cout, because IOStream will help me use communicate with the console. You can also get a question on children, explain any 2 3 modes in which the file can be opened. So iOS, if you remember the slide, iOS was the base class. So the classes, the files can be opened in append mode, in mode where we can add something into the file at any position and then take it to the end of the file, or in the binary mode. Children, files are of two types. One is a text file, which is also called as an ASCII file, the files which are created by storing the characters. And second type is called as the binary files, the files which are created by storing block of memory, and block of memory is in terms of 10001, ठीक है। तो पूरा ब्लॉक को अगर स्टोर करना है तो वो बाइनरी टाइप बनेगा, और अगर कोई कैरेक्टर स्टोर करना है तो वो टेक्स्ट फाइल बनती है या ASCII फाइल बनती है। देन in means input, out means output, no create if file does not exist, no replace it already exists, truncate, this stands for truncate, to delete the contents of the file if it exists, if you want to delete any. So you have to remember the names and their explanation. Then these are certain functions, children, that are generally used. Put and get with the file. Get means to get a character, put is to write down the character. Write and read blocks of binary data. Again, here read and write binary files में use होता है, put and get text files में use होता है. So you just have to learn their definition. Then these three classes we have already talked about. OF stream is for output, writing onto the file, output करना है. IF stream is reading from the file, and F stream means if I require both input and output. Here we have specifically mentioned what are the functions that can be used in these files: open, put, write, seek p, tell p, close, etc. और यहाँ पे आप p देखोगे, यहाँ पे आप g देखोगे. P here stands for pointer, G here stands for get. So we'll just see the difference here next slides में. But remember, these are the functions that I can have from in iStream and in OStream, OF stream. Okay. Now, children, this is important here. Just an additional information, because we require it for the explanation of seek p and tell g, that there are two types of access modes. Accessing the file, I can have it through sequential or randomly. We know what we mean by the word sequential. It is like a tape, one after the other. Or randomly also, I can call for any block of data. Okay? This is the meaning of these two types of access modes. Now, why do I require it? Because I have two pointers, get and put, which have certain integer values. That means they will give me the position of the cursor in the file. तो ये अगर मैं रैंडम एक्सेस करती हूँ तो मेरा गेट मुझे कहाँ पे रीड करना है, पुट मुझे कहाँ से डेटा निकालना है. So these will specify the byte number in the file where I am reading or writing the data. So these are important pointer values. तो ये रैंडम में ही यूज होगा, बिकॉज रैंडमली अगर सीक्वेंशियल होगा देन देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, 1 2 3 4 वी नो. बट अगर रैंडम कर रहे हैं तो हमारे को टेल G and P. G is for input, P is for output. Seek G and P for input, for output. और बाइनरी फाइल्स के लिए रीड एंड राइट हमने पहले ही देखा था, दैट वी रिक्वायर रीड एंड राइट फॉर इनपुट एंड आउटपुट. So now these seek G, tell G, seek P, tell P, these four functions, children, they are important for learning purpose. There can be a question on the functions for the used as a file pointer. So you should know the definition. Moves the get pointer to a specified location. Seek means moves the put pointer to the specified location. Tell means gives the current position of the get pointer. Tell p means it gives the current position of the put pointer. So p and g here stands for put and get. तो आप सीख कर रहे हो कि टेल कर रहे हो. सीकिंग मीन्स मूविंग, टेलिंग मीन्स गिविंग. ये याद रखना है आपने, ठीक है. And we do use these pointers in programs which are not there. No explanation should be given to you for these pointers in as the program. For explanation purpose, you just learn their definitions. Thank you, children.